Sometimes you just got to fill the gap. Hey, I'm Chuck Vosburgh from Next Home Gulf to Bay, along with my wife Pat, your favorite realtors. And today I'd like to talk with you about appraisal gap coverage and what it means, how some buyers are using it to win properties, and what it means to you. So here's how it works. Let's say that you're going to put an offer in on some property and you're using a mortgage. Well, the way it is right now in the market, you have to bid top dollar to get that property. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Prices are going up quickly, so you have to really be prepared to act. So what appraisal gap coverage does is it covers the gap between the appraisal and the purchase price. Now here's why it's important. Lenders won't lend more than the appraised value of a property. So let's just say, for example, you've got a $400,000 property and the lender feels that it's only worth $390,000. So they're not going to lend on a $400,000 purchase price. Well, that leaves a gap, and that's a problem because one of three things has to happen at that point. Either the seller has to reduce the price, or the buyer needs to bring $10,000 extra to closing, or the contract has to be canceled, and then the seller would find a new buyer, and the buyer has to move on to another property. So that presents a little bit of a problem, and it happens occasionally. So what a lot of sellers are asking for now is what's known as appraisal gap coverage, and that's a guarantee that you're going to bring a certain amount over if necessary. Now, there's a couple caveats to this. You can do it two different ways, really. You can assure that you're going to cover the appraisal gap no matter what it is. And that can be kind of dangerous because, what if you get a bad appraisal? And then the other thing is you can cover the gap up to a certain dollar amount. So let's just say, for example, with our example of $400,000 property that appraised for $390,000. Well, if you had put in an appraisal gap coverage of $10,000, then everything's fine. It's covered. You have to pay the extra $10,000 though. Now, sometimes this works, sometimes it's dangerous. It's one of those kind of things. It's an individual thing. It's something that we always discuss with our buyers that we represent because it's not always necessary. You don't have to do it. Usually, there are other ways of handling it. What we do is we do what we call handcrafted offers. We put the offer together and package it in a way that it's very easy for the seller to accept. And we do a lot of research in advance to find out what the seller's real motives are and what their needs are, because sometimes the purchase price is not the most important issue. Anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic, but that's what appraisal gap coverage is all about. And if you have any questions about that or anything else to do with anything, give Pat or I a call. We'll tell you anything you want to know. No strings attached. We put humans over houses. So thanks again for watching. Call us if you need us, and have a great day. Bye-bye.